As Labor and Anthony Albanese prepare for a second term in office, key Nationals and Liberal MPs are continuing to grapple with the nuclear issue. Many are pleading and colleagues are talking about not dumping the Coalition's policy altogether. Take a look.
Key Nationals, David Littleproud and Kevin Hogan, are aware their party outperformed their Coalition colleagues by a country mile.
Proud of the fact that we've been able to weather the storm.
It's a real country-city divide happening. I can't explain it right now.
Despite the Liberal Party's thumping, the Nats numbers have remained largely unchanged since 2013. In the bush, there's no more divisive issue than energy. The Nationals connect their success to their nuclear policy, a policy its leader told Sky News it will fight to protect.
Regional Australia should have a future that isn't littered with transmission lines, solar panels and wind turbines. We should have the courage to continue to invest in things like nuclear energy or coal-fired power station with carbon capture storage.
That's it.
For all the talk, Peter Dutton didn't visit a proposed nuclear site during the campaign.
Obviously a lot of families and small businesses hurting out there at the moment.
WA Liberal Rick Wilson doesn't blame his former leader, but says,
I don't think we fought for it hard enough, but I think we should have been defending the policy and selling the policy much better.
His insight is critical because his seat of O'Connor was one of the Coalition's 7 proposed nuclear reactor sites. Far from a voter backlash, Rick Wilson recorded a huge swing at his Collie booth, the same suburb where a plant would have been built. He remains committed to nuclear power and wants the Liberal Party to better sell the message.
The technical arguments haven't changed. I think there's a few of my colleagues who would have liked to have seen 16 and 18% swings in booths in their electorate on election days.
Before the election, the Coalition held 5 of the 7 seats where reactors were to be built. It's held onto all 5 seats. 2 of them, O'Connor in the West and Flynn in Queensland, are now by increased margins, though it went backwards in the New South Wales seats of Hunter and Calare.
I think the scare campaign with nuclear that actually worked was around cost. It wasn't around safety, and it wasn't around, as I say, the technical arguments. It was the Labor Party did a very good job of crystallising the issue into a $600 billion cost would mean that Peter Dutton would take money out of Medicare. That was a lie.
I think Labor ran a very smick campaign.
I was on a pre-poll booth in Cowper. Nuclear never came up with anyone. We have to go back to Canberra. We have to have everything on the table and discuss every policy and look, OK, where do we sit with this now? What do we think the Australian public accepted? What do we think they rejected? And how are we going to go moving forward?
That discussion and its nuclear fallout will likely define how long the Coalition remains in opposition. Jonathan Lee, Sky News.